Believe it or not, summarized written text is not as difficult as it appears to most test takers. With the right approach or strategy and perfect practice, anyone, regardless of level of English proficiency, can achieve perfect score for this item type. With this item type, PT intends to test your reading comprehension, most specifically your ability to derive the idea portrayed in a written text from reading, and your ability to continue to communicate the same in a complex sentence. The reason this item type is in the Pearson's English proficiency test is because each one of us has the ability to perform these functions in the language that you're proficient in. If you're proficient in Chinese or Nepalese or any other language that you regularly use to read newspapers, internet blogs, to get information and communicate the same in school and universities, you do that pretty well with creativity. But with this item type, Pearson wants to test how efficiently you could perform the same function in English. Usually, when you carry out these functions in your first language, you're reading and communicating something that you have deep interest in. If you have interest in cars and you come across a Top Gear magazine article on the new Ferrari or Bugatti, you will read and comprehend and be able to show off your knowledge to friends in your first language. As you read such an article, you will identify what the new features are and how it makes the new car better than its predecessor, and other relevant information. The problem is, most test takers do not read the text to comprehend, but to write a summary. Such test takers do not understand that this is a test of their reading comprehension and their ability to communicate the same. As a result of this wrong focus, many fare poorly for this item type. Such faulty strategy often results from fear of this item type that results from low confidence in one's English skills. If you find this item type difficult, it is probably because of this reason. In this series of articles and videos, I will give tips and strategies about how you can get perfect score for this item type regardless of your current English skills. However, first let's understand this item type further. Now, summarized written text is a short answer writing item type. Both writing and reading skills are assessed, and there are 2 or 3 questions in this item type. It tests your ability to read, understand, analyze and present key points of the text in one sentence of no more than 75 words. You get 10 minutes to answer each question in this item. A screenshot of this item type is available in the PT score guide, the link to which is in the description. The instructions will say something to the effect, read the passage below and summarize it using one sentence. Type your response in the box at the bottom of the screen. You have 10 minutes to finish this task. Your response will be judged on the quality of your writing and how well your response presents the key points in the passage. These instructions will remain same for all questions in this item type. So do not waste time reading them, but understand and be aware of its content. The communicative skills scored in this section are reading and writing. The reading sub-skills tested in this section are reading a passage under time conditions, identifying writer's purpose, style, tone or attitude, comprehending explicit and implicit information, comprehending concrete and abstract information. The writing sub-skills tested are writing a summary, writing under time conditions, synthesizing information, writing to meet strict length requirements, communicating the main points of a reading passage and writing, using words and phrases appropriate to the context, and using correct grammar. The machine scoring system will mark you on the enabling skills of content, form, grammar, vocabulary to measure your aptitude in these subskills. Content is the first enabling skill scored by the machine scoring system. The maximum score for content is 2 and the minimum score is 0. If you score 0, the machine scoring system will not mark you further on other enabling skills and your score for that particular question will be 0. You get maximum score 2 if you mention all the aspects of the passage required for your answer to qualify as a good summary. This provides you the purpose of your reading and writing. Your purpose should be to identify and present all aspects of the passage. How to go about doing this is covered in other articles and video, the link to which are in the description. You score 1 if you provide a fairly good summary but do not mention 1 or 2 key aspects. You score 0 only if you omit or misrepresent the main aspects of the text. After content, you will be marked on the enabling skill of form. Scoring for form is easy for this question type and almost all test takers score full marks for form. You can score a maximum 1 and lowest 0 for form. According to the PT score guide, you get the maximum score 1 if you give your answer in one single complete sentence. You score 0 only if your answer is more than one sentence or if there are fewer than 5 or more than 75 words, or if you answer in capital letters. So give your answer in one complete sentence in more than 5 and less than 75 words and use capital letters only when necessary. Scoring for grammar is quite simple. The machine scoring system tests the degree of understandability of your answer. The maximum score is 2 while the minimum score is 0. You score 2 only if your answer has correct grammatical structure. Clearly, this should be your goal for all writing item types. You score 1 if there are some grammatical errors that do not hinder communication. You score 0 only if your grammar is so bad that it hinders communication. For vocabulary, you can score maximum 2 and minimum 0. You score 2 if your choice of words in the answer is appropriate. You score 1 if there are some lexical errors, but these do not hinder communication. You score 0 only if your word choice is so defective that it hinders communication. To score vocabulary, the PT machine scoring system will look at if you have used academic words where necessary, if you have shown lexical range by using synonyms. That is it for this video. If you found the content of this video helpful, please comment, share, like and subscribe to get more such content. And support us by enrolling in one of our PT preparation courses that you need for one attempt PT success. If you have any further questions, please get in touch by any means given on the contact page of our website. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you and goodbye for now.